Ladies and gents, Ro here, and welcome to NOandROfilms. Today we're going to continue our iMovie tutorials, and in this tutorial we're going to cover titles and text more in depth, basically things I haven't covered previously, and there's been actually several changes they made within titles and text ever since the newest updates, and it's changed a lot basically since I've done my last tutorial on titles and text. So I'm going to open up iMovie, which is the latest version of iMovie, which is I believe iMovie 10.0.6, yep it is. And we're going to go into my iMovie tutorial event and into my tutorial project. I have a few clips here that are still from my previous tutorials, and there will be a link in the description for all my tutorials. I believe I have like 60 something. But we're going to go in and we're going to just jump right in. We're going to select this image, and we don't really need to select an image or anything, but we're going to go straight into content library at the bottom left hand side here. If it's not showing up for you, it should be library showing up. You can go to view and then make sure show event show. There should be library in here. Yeah, content library right here. Also, you can go to window and go to content library and go to titles. And then, so since ours is here, bottom left hand corner, go ahead and select titles. It'll give you a bunch of these titles that you can use. So we're gonna go with the standard first. I'm gonna show you guys an example of the standard. You go and just drag it. It defaults it to 4 seconds. You can adjust it by going to the end of the title and simply dragging, and you can see how many seconds it is. I'm gonna make mine 5 seconds long, exactly. And we can click on there. And now we can have these. We have these 3 areas where we can write text. Now, most of the time, people want to write text everywhere else, and I'll show you guys in just a little bit how to do that. But for this example, we're just going to say hello. I'm going to say hi there, and then down here we're going to put testing. As you can see, they're all different font sizes, and they're also different kind of font styles. If you take a look right here. And what we're going to do, let's just highlight this, and we want to change this. We're going to change the font, and this adjustment up here, if yours is not showing up, it should automatically pop up, but all you got to do is just select this T right above here. You select that T and it'll give you the options to edit. I just clicked it multiple times, but now we're going to change the font to this chalk duster, which, well, I didn't mean to change that one, but we're going to highlight this one again. Make sure you highlight which text you want to change. We'll go to chalk duster, hi there. Now that looks pretty cool. And then we're going to change the font size to, let's increase it to 168. And then also from here you can adjust where you want to align it. Center, middle, left, right. I'm going to just keep it right in the middle. And then also you can bold this. Actually, this isn't actually available for certain fonts. The bolding and italic isn't always available, but there is the outline feature. You can just outline the text, and as you can see there, that actually still looks pretty cool. And then also you can change the color. For example, I'm going to change mine to red just because I like the color red. And here we are, we have hi there in red in chalk duster text. And as you can see, it's all just there in the middle. Now if you hit enter, it doesn't give you an option to go to the next line, so you can only write what's on here in front of you. So let's say if I was to write more text, hi there, how are you doing, it would go into the next line just like this, and you should be able to edit the text through here just by highlighting it. And as you can see, it goes off the screen just a little bit. So now that we have this text, I'm going to leave it here, and we're going to scroll down. As you can see, there are several options here. There's actually, if you scroll over them, and you'll be able to see the animations that they provide. Since I chose standard, it's just going to fade in and it's going to fade out, just like that. And that's basically the only title that has somewhat of a fade to it. Now we're going to scroll down a little bit here. We're going to go down all the way to the centered title. This one gives you a little bit more freedom. I'm going to go straight over here where it's blank. We're actually going to move this over here. That way we can see this a little bit better. As you can see, we'll replace the previous title completely and to kick it out of there. So now that we have this, we can simply double click on the screen to edit it, and we'll give you the standard editing options. We're going to keep it the default Gil Sans bold, and I'm just going to keep it that, and we're going to just type in some text. For example, hello, how are you doing? Now we're going to keep the font at 115, and we're going to center. We're not going to center. We're going to put it all the way far to the left hand side, and we don't want to bolden it. And we don't want to italic it either, nor do we want to outline it. But we're going to change the color to black just for text purposes. Now from here you can actually move this text around just slightly by doing, I'm going to show you guys what I mean here. The way I move text around is by, if you hit enter, it'll give you these spaces. Now also if you add spaces over here, you can add and put the text wherever you'd like, and then also adjust it doing this here as well, or put it, center it, and then say you want to hit enter there, and then add additional spaces, and then this way you can put the text wherever you want just by adding spaces, simple spaces, and using the inner sign. Now this is the centered title here, which is what gives you that kind of freedom. Sadly, it's still on. You can't really. It's kind of unfortunate you can't just simply click and drag and move it wherever you like. But you can, with the centered title text, you can add spaces, spacing, and by using the inner button, you can move this text around and put it where you kind of in the general area that you would prefer. But that's basics. I mean, that's actually all of titles, of how you guys can use them. But there's several here you can play with, and several with animations that I really like and prefer myself. But other than that, be sure to leave any comments in the comments section below. I'll be sure to get back to you guys as soon as possible. Catch you guys next video, and later.
Let my life be the proof of your love.